In today's video, I'm going to be going over my pros and cons of the brand new Revvl 8 Pro. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the brand new Revvl 8 Pro in the flesh right here. It is finally out at T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile. But the Revvl 8 Pro right here I've been using for a couple days now. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about a few things I like about this device. And of course, a few things I do not like about this device. Alright everyone, so first and foremost, I'd have to say the performance overall. Now this phone is powered by the Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 processor. It also has 8 GB of RAM, and it can pretty much handle the majority of games on the Play Store. It can handle demanding applications, and it can also handle multitasking very smoothly. So if you guys are looking for a phone, especially if you guys are with T-Mobile or Metro by T-Mobile, that is not going to break the bank, but also has very decent performance. This is a very good price to performance ratio when it comes to the Revvl 8 Pro. So definitely like this so far. Really am liking the performance on this. I think T-Mobile did a great job with this phone. Next pro has to be the storage on this device. Now, T-Mobile came with some heat with this device. We have 256 gigabytes of internal storage inside this device on board. It's about 230 when you do take into account some of the bloatware on here, but you can actually delete that, which I have gone and done. There was TikTok and solitaire and all that crazy stuff on there, so I deleted that, and we got the majority of our storage back right here. So 256 internally on this, which is excellent. And we also get up to 2 terabytes of external storage if you guys want to use a micro SD card. So insane stuff right there. Beautiful to see that we can expand storage on the Revvl 8 Pro in 2025. You do not see this a lot. Next up has to be the charging speeds on the Revvl 8 Pro. This has some very good charging speeds. So if we get to the wired charging speeds, we get up to 33 watt fast wired charging, which is very solid. But the really cool thing about this is we actually get 15 watt wireless charging on here. So if you guys are wanting to finally wirelessly charge your phone, the Revvl 8 Pro does that, and it does it at a very good rate as well. It does it at 15 watts. I know a lot of other Pixel devices, I believe the Pixel 9a, I think it does it at like 10.5. So 15 watts is a very solid wireless charging rate right here. And I also think that this is a very solid improvement over the base model, the Revvl 8. So amazing stuff right here. Love to see that. Next up is going to have to be durability on this device. We have a very solid durability on this device, essentially because it is made out of plastic. So the back is made out of plastic, sides made out of plastic. Of course, the front is made out of glass. So if you drop this and you're running, you drop on the cement or something like that by accident, it's not going to crack into a million different pieces. It's not made out of metal, not made out of glass, but it also has an IP67 water and dust resistant certification, so this makes this phone more resistant to splashes and of course submersion. So beautiful to see that T-Mobile took the time to get that certification, and beautiful to see that it has this on the Pro model, because on the Revvl 8 does not have it. And last pro, I have to say, obviously there's more pros. We'll talk about this device in the full review, but the last pro is that we have a 6.8 inch AMOLED display. Offers amazing colors on here, especially compared to the Revvl 8. I think it looks a lot better. We also get 120 Hz refresh rate, and it provides a very solid, smooth scrolling experience. Also for gaming on this device, you guys are going to have an even better time because we have a huge 6.8 inch display. It's of course going to be AMOLED, but we also have that 120 Hz in play on here as well. So it's going to look very smooth and fluid. So those were my pros on the Revvl 8 Pro. If you guys have any more, leave them in the comment section down below. But let's get into the cons on this device. Now the cons are very few and far between, and they really depend on what type of person you are and what type of ways you use this phone. But the first one is going to be that there is no headphone jack on this phone. And if you guys know anything about the Revvl 8, the device that was released alongside the Revvl 8 Pro, that actually released with a headphone jack. So it kind of sucks that that device got a headphone jack and this one did not. So for the people out there that want this device, you are going to have to use wireless earbuds, or you're going to have to use like a dongle extension to go ahead and use a 3.5mm headphone jack. And the last con about this device, and this arguably could not be a con for some people, obviously, depending on who you are, but it has to be the carrier exclusivity. The device is currently only available through T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile, though it can be unlocked after purchase if you do want to pay the full price of this device. So yeah, that's just the one thing about this device, is that it's only exclusive to T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile. So if you were looking to get this device, maybe you can get it on the third-party market on eBay or Amazon later on if it's a used device. But for right now, this is only going to be available at Metro by T-Mobile and T-Mobile. Other than that, though, I don't really have any other cons on this device. I guess I could bring up the bigger chin at the bottom of the phone, but for $250, guys, this is a very, very solid buying option, especially if you guys aren't needing anything crazy fancy. If you guys want to play some video games, if you guys want to take some nice photos or videos and stuff like that, this is going to do the job at $250, and it makes it even better that you guys can get this device for free with port-in or very, very heavily discounted. I believe you can get this for $20 at Metro by T-Mobile right now if you open a new number. So very, very affordable phone, very solid specifications inside of here for that price tag. All around a very solid choice for anybody that is at Metro by T-Mobile or T-Mobile.